So unfortunately, I'm here to share another story of a woman who was unalived by having a myomectomy, which is a fibroid removal surgery. In case you don't know what a myomectomy is, I was sent this message in my inbox, and yes, this woman did want me to share this message with women. Okay, very, very heartbroken. She passed away 6 weeks after having surgery due to a blood clot. This is not the first time that I've heard of women passing away from myomectomy, and I don't think it's going to be the last. Okay. Unfortunately, I have a friend who I'm close with who her best friend years ago passed away from fibroid surgery. And this is heartbreaking because this could be anybody. And this is in America. Let me just reiterate that, because this happens a lot of times in African countries and other third world countries. This happens all the time, but it also happens in America. And that's what a lot of women don't know. Let me just say this, in case you don't know, a myomectomy is a very invasive surgery. It's no joke. Ask me how I know. It's no joke, right? And a lot of us are, and I know that it's not I don't want to put the blame on women. I don't want to put the blame on, if you're watching this, I don't want to put the blame on women, because we have been coerced into thinking before having this surgery that it is an easy surgery. Your life is going to change once you have the surgery. The fibroids will be gone. And a lot of women make this decision due to desperation, right? Wanting to feel better, wanting to have their life back. For her in particular, her friend in particular, she wanted to have a baby, okay? And she thought, unfortunately, that she had to have this surgery in order to have a baby, which is so sad. I want to say this, and a lot of women are going to watch this. I know that TikTok pushes this out to people that are just following me, right? And think that they have no choice. That's not true. I'm here to tell you that's not true. As someone that's had fibroids not once but twice, yes, twice, over a decade ago, 15 years ago, right? When I got fibroids and I was coerced into having surgery because I did not know what I know now, they grew right back. That's what fibroids do. And a lot of times they'll scare you into thinking, due to the fibroid, the women are not able to get pregnant, right? Depending on the location. But guess what? When you shrink and dissolve that fibroid, you are. Okay, that's what I help my clients do. And we've helped many women who could not get pregnant before get pregnant naturally. Yes. When you target the root causes and you heal your hormones, you can get pregnant. But doctors will make it seem as though you have to get cut open in order to ever have a baby. You have to get cut open and get rid of these fibroids. They don't tell you how, after having fibroid surgery, they grow back like this. A lot of times they grow back before women are even able to get pregnant, right? Or they grow back during the pregnancy, causing more issues. They don't tell you that part, right? But because I'm a holistic womb specialist, I know how this goes. We have to stop doing these surgeries. We got to stop. We have to, and I know that these are decisions made out of desperation. We have to stop. Spread the word. Send this to, repost this. Send this to women that you know that have fibroids. If you know somebody that has a surgery scheduled, this woman, unfortunately, and I feel so bad for her, and I tell her, don't blame yourself. She's now regretting not telling her friend not to have the surgery. And I'm like, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. She's now living in regret of not telling her friend not to have the surgery, to actually try to heal naturally. To maybe, maybe if she could have sent her to me or somebody else, right? Of course, we don't want to think about that, because that's, again, I hate to say, but it is too late, right, for that in particular. But you that's watching this, you can save somebody. You can save you or somebody else that you know. This is not the answer. Cutting into, because guess what? You don't get to the root cause of the fibroid. This is why they grow back quickly after surgery. You know what's true freedom? You getting to the root cause of your fibroids. You getting rid of your fibroids, right? And you living a fibroid-free life like I've been able to do, like my clients have been able to do. That's freedom. Stop settling for getting cut open. There are women having procedures to get rid of fibroids every 2 years. I know a woman that had 5 fibroid surgeries to remove fibroids and still has fibroids to this day. We have to stop. You don't have to live like this. You really don't. I don't want to hear any more women being unalived by these surgeries that they don't have to do. It's heartbreaking. Okay? So like I said, send this to somebody that you know. Again, if you are if you're wondering who I am, if you just coming across this video, I'm a holistic womb specialist. I've helped hundreds of women become fibroid free, become free of endometriosis, become free of adenomyosis, become free of bleeding issues, be able to have a baby naturally. Okay, you can look at our testimonials. All right, so get on our email list. Stop settling for being cut open. You want to get to the root cause of your fibroids and get rid of them because you don't want this to be a reoccurring issue in your life, okay?